Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
I'd like to share an experience I had.
All right. Speak up so that all may enjoy.
All right. I went and I was swimming with the dolphins.
Swimming with dolphin, yes.
Yes, and it was really so much fun.
Oh, yes.
And one of the things that occurred, I went in to several different pools of them.
Yes.
And
Pods, yes.
Yes, okay. And each experience was fantastic. But the one that I wanted to share, and not take up too much time, was this one, the last time that I went in, and I went in with a group of 6 dolphins.
All right. A hexapod.
What is a hexapod? I mean, what does that represent? Is there a symbol for that?
Pod is the nomenclature for gathering of dolphin. Hex means 6 in your language.
Oh, all right.
Hexapod.
Okay, thank you. So anyway, I had swam with these before, this same group, and the second time I went in, the first thing I realized is that they recognized who I was right away. And one of the things that I wanted to do swimming with them is I was hoping to be able to understand their language enough to be able to write a story from the dolphins' point of view.
Oh, all right. Exciting.
Yes. So,
did you?
No, I haven't yet.
Why not?
Well, I've had so much happening since I got back. This was a couple of weeks ago. So pardon?
In other words, I see.
Yes. Okay. I would call it a distraction, but I'm sure it's part of the process, but whatever. Let's see, where was I? Oh, okay. So when I got in the water with this group of 6, one of them came up to me, and she put her face next to mine, so we were cheek to cheek and eye to eye, and she just spoke with me in her, from the top of her head, with the whistles and the clicks and the different sounds, and I could actually understand there was a certain pattern repeated once or twice, and what was occurring is I was feeling emotionally very much, I just felt, her vibration, or whatever the right term for it is, her beingness.
Yes.
And
that is the strongest point of their communication. Once again, it is telepathic.
Yes, I was hoping to get the clicks, but anyway, the definition of them. Oh, thank you. All right, and so she did this for about a minute, maybe 2 minutes. It was hard to tell in the water, but for some period of time. And and then the next thing that happened is I went further away to see if, just figuring that a dolphin would come up and interact with me, and it would be the right interaction. So I moved away from the area, and I believe it was the same one. It's hard for me to differentiate still, but she swam up to me, and she gave me the fin on her top to hold on to. And so I thought what she was going to do is just bring me back to where I got in the water. But what happened was that as I held on to her fin, immediately 2 other dolphins came, and we were side by side, our bodies touching. One on her side, her in the middle, me, and then one right next to me. And the next thing that they did is they went straight up in the air, taking me, holding me with their form up into the air, and then we splashed down into the water, and then down into their environment. Now, the thing that happened...
That is communication.
Yes, but I think I might have gotten more out of it by far. Because what happened? Because each one is like, I was told 600 to 800 pounds. So it's with all of us going up. The splash, I've never been in a splash that big that I can recall at this instant anyway. And with that splash, before that, I was aware of myself and the 3 dolphins and all of us touching. But with the splash and the motion and everything that occurred there, what occurred for me is I no longer was aware of myself here. It was like we were one.
Yes!
And we went down into their environment and then back up again. And it was just a fabulous experience.
Yes.
So if anybody wants to go swim with them, it's quite amazing. Oh, and part of that same interaction, actually, is one of them came, I'm not sure which one again, but she laid on her side in the water, and they have the fins on the sides, like they're what we would call arms. And so half her was in the water, half was out, for me to hold on. And so then, I just held on to her, and we swam front to front in a circle. She just stayed in that position and did a circle. I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 times, but it was a fabulous interaction. One of the things that I realized swimming with them is that in their environment, they have, as we have an energy field about our bodies, they also do. And their energy field is so full of play and love and joy that when you enter into their environment, you become part of that.
That's the whole idea.
Yes, but I had to experience this being in there, I guess. One of the things that occurred on that interaction is I deal a lot with releasing emotions or pains or whatever it is in the past and with past lives. And with this interaction was particularly fun for me because what it did was I remembered a lifetime that had that joy and all of the vibration, the feelings about it.
Well, thank you.
Yes, it was fabulous.
Well, thank you for making such a big splash.
All right, and now my question: at the same time that I was having this interaction, I was I went for a week. I was also having dreams every night with the dolphins and the orcas.
Yes.
And in the dreams, however, I had no fear whatsoever when I was in the water with the dolphins. But in my dreams, I was dealing with fears with the orcas.
A little trepidation, yes. Well, they are, in that sense, as we have said, the samurai or sorcerers of the sea, the polarity, black and white. If you deal with them, you must face many things. So there may be a little trepidation from time to time within a few of you when dealing with that much reflection of your own power, but that's all right.
All right, well, that is what happened when I got back. I was immediately dealing with those aspects that were for me.
Yes.
And
thank you, very bold.
Yes,
remember, in a sense, oh yes, you can choose to, but in all reality, quote unquote, once you walk that path, there's no turning back.
Well, I met them in the dreams, you know.
Yes. That's real to them, you know.
Yes, all right.
They live their dreams.
All right. And this was actually a dream that I lived for me also.
Thank you very much. Making that splash was living and sharing in the energy sea, the dream sea that dreamer often talks about.
Oh, okay. Now I was wondering also, it seems I have an energy, I'm working with releasing some energy in my heart area, my throat area.
Yes.
And
they are helping you, you know.
Yes, I do know that.
All right.
And my preference is to have it be a real smooth, harmonious opening. Is there...
The more you play, the more you laugh, the smoother it will be.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.